Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. This is another review for The Real Housewives of Potomac. Season 6, Episode 11, No Business Like Shade Business. So Dorothy is visiting, and of course she's criticizing all of Candace's home decor ideas. Like, do you think you need to have that? Or what about this? All that unsolicited advice that she loves to give. Okay, so Grace, we see that she's finally passed her learner's test, and so she has her permit. Giselle is taking her to the parking lot to practice. That's where I went to practice driving. My mom was like, not in these streets. You won't. We're going to take you right on over here behind the Southern Regional Hospital. And you going to practice right on over there. And so that's what I did. Grace in there. She in that car screaming and hollering and stuff at it. Like, girl, put your foot on the brakes, okay? Brake, girl, brake. She just gonna scream and hope that she doesn't get hurt or hope she don't hit it. I don't know. Her driving is bad. Her driving is really bad right now. So she needs to practice. Okay, Mia, she calls her mom and invites her mom to get some ice cream with the kids, sooner rather than later. Mama be booked and busy, but also mama be making excuses, I think. Mia says she got 3 other siblings, an older brother and 2 younger siblings who are twins. They're a boy and a girl, and her younger sister lives with their mom. And she, feels a way about that dynamic because she feels like she can't get no time with her mama, but they're very codependent on one another. And her little sister's is a single mom, so that plays a part. But the dynamic, their relationship is different, and she would like for she and her mom to have a closer knit relationship like her little sister and her mom does. So there's that. Mama be ghosting her though. So we gonna see how how this all plays out. But she's trying to, get around her mama more and bring her mama around more around her kids, like she's trying to build it back up. She goes to talk to Gordon, and they talk about, Candace's video coming up, and then they talking about Candace and Chris, and they're, that dynamic with Chris being her manager. And of course, Mia, she has opinions, she gives us a few anecdotes of her own. She's been in this situation before where she and Gordon were kind of, working alongside one another, and Gordon kind of had that takeover thing going on, and so he was very bossy, and it just didn't work. Just did not work. She needed him to be her husband, and that's it. She don't need him managing her. But she's hoping that, their marriage isn't compromised because of this. All right, so Karen, we see she's working. She's looking at her candle that is complete, to add to her line, to her perfume line. They're ready to sell, all that. She's talking to a business partner, I guess. And she says when she's working on something, on a piece of product, she gonna take her time. She has to go through the discovery phase and then the researching and all of that. And finally we are here with the finished product. It's been about 1.5 years. And, she reiterates, her candles and Wendy's candles are not comparable. Wendy's is 1 wick and hers is 3 wick. Wendy's is for, like a little powder room, if you will. Covers a smaller room. But Wendy's a smart girl, she'll figure it out. Woo, Karen girl. But that was perfect. That was the perfect response. It really was. She is going to do just fine. She don't need me. Okay. Then we see Wendy. She's, she calls Eddie into the office. She has her reading glasses on. She's looking very astute. And she, presents her business plan to him. And afterwards, of course, he has questions. How much is, are you planning to come out of pocket? About $50,000. He said, okay, well, your financial projections need to be in the business plan. How much is it going to cost to make the candle? She don't know. She got to get back to him. So basically all she has is her vision, not necessarily a plan. Why are we even selling these? She don't know. That's a good question, but she don't know. He's supportive, he says, until she starts spending too much money, and then I'm going to have to cut you off. All right, Ashley. She takes the boys to Uncle Lump's house, and his wife and daughter are there, and so is her brother. Everybody, they gonna have family dinner. Ashley always talking about her, her torn cooch, her torn booty hole. Like, girl, it's just too much information for the family at the dinner table. She's really, I got this, it's like a bubble coming out of my cooch. It's just like, and Auntie like, girl, that's nasty. That is gross, okay? Can we not? I mean, this is my family. I'm pretty comfortable around. Oh, that's cool and all, but girl, what? Some things we don't all need to know. Like, that's some stuff you talk to Michael about. I don't need to be running up on my uncle telling him, oh, by the way, when I gave birth, I had a torn coochie and booty hole. Like, I tore from the rooter to the tutor. You want to see the stitches? Like, that's too much. It's too much. But that's Ashley. They sit down to eat. Did y'all pick up on that dog? That dog was sitting over there, and baby Dean coming over there messing with the dog, and the dog was just sitting there. He looked at that baby like, I wish somebody come get this baby. Get this little boy up out my face. Dogs can be so temperamental sometimes, but anyway, I thought that was funny. She tells them, about Michael and his movie producer aspirations, and they're all like, what? Say what now? He want to do what? How did that go live? Like, what? They're all skeptical. She says they're going to be working together and as a family. And he's like, the family basically is like, so how did that go last time? And then we see a clip of how it went last time when she back there on the side of the business telling him, close your restaurant, shut down your business, and this marriage is over. Okay, girl. Like, she was just really holding the purse strings and really had the upper hand. You didn't. Anyway, girl, they gonna start on this new venture together because she's all ears now that he's mentioned putting her in the productions. Oh, you can star in the movies. Oh, can I? Okay, well then, now you're talking. Now she's on board. Now she can think about it. So you an actor too, Ashley? Okay, girl. Uncle Lump just tells her, y'all are a team and you'll come up with a good plan together. All right, moving on. Robin and Juan, they go and look at a potential place for her to work out of. They both like the place. I think they're gonna, go with it. While the lady gives them time to talk, Robin tells, she does, another piece of her homework. And she tells Juan, that she would appreciate it if he tried a little tenderness. Try a little tenderness, show me a little grace. That's it. That's all I'm asking. And he gonna tell her, you should have had a girl then. You fucked around and had 2 boys. And gonna laugh it off. Nah, I'm playing. I'll do better. No, you won't. And you meant that. You meant that. So you treat her like that because she's a mother to boys. So mothers to boys don't deserve, love and nurturing and a tender kind of love from their spouse because they're raising boys. I don't get it. How does that correlate, Juan? I don't understand that, but whatever. That's it. That was a short scene. I'm not even gonna elaborate. She believes he's gonna change. Long as she believe it. All right, so Candace is having dance rehearsal, and she don't really got it like she's supposed to have it, but I guess she gonna get it together by the time it's time to shoot the video. They take a break, and she calls Chris. He's working. She asked him, is he gonna be able to... first she asked about the location and, she's going to need about 6 cars on set, all of that. He said he got it covered. Everything is squared away. But he is not going to be there because he has to teach his class. She's annoyed, but it is what it is. The day of the shoot, Mia, Wendy, and Giselle get there, and it's a ghost town. The man out there mowing the lawn. Candace ain't there. It's really looking janky, but they're waiting. And while they're waiting, Giselle says she's going to get in the car. Dorothy pulls up. Mia introduces herself, and she tells her, you and Candace look like sisters. How old are you? And Wendy's like, girl, you don't be asking that lady how old she is. She told her she's 54. Mia's like, she should own it. I know I will. Do you own your current age, Mia? Because you told her she was 36, and I just don't believe it. I just don't believe it. And so are you owning your current age? If so, it's given 46, not 36. So I want you to own your age, your current age. But I mean, if sis says she's 36, she's just a hard 36, you know. But maybe so, because I mean, when you start doing too much to your face, it alters things for sure. Okay, Candace finally shows up, and because she was at another location still shooting, Robin gets there, and they want to get started, but the cars aren't there. So we're waiting on the cars. Of course, Candace is in a panic. You know, she's kind of panicking, but she, you know, trying to figure out, okay, what can we do in the meantime without the cars? She calling Chris. Chris ain't answering, and I'm assuming she sent him a text. Cause he ends up showing up, but I'm assuming she sent him a text, but he wasn't answering them calls. The cars are not coming. They find that out. They will not be coming. And so now we got to improvise. And, while waiting around, a scholar shows up, Karen shows up, and Mia out there gossiping and being shady, talking about Candace and Chris. Is Chris coming? Asking all these questions. Is Chris coming? Trying to reel Mama in and see what Mama gonna say. And Mama, she knows her mic is hot, and she knows that, you know, the cameras are watching. So she's trying to, you know, be coy about it and not really give them too much. But she can't help herself. She cannot help herself. Mia, you know, she's asking all kind of questions. So expressing how she feels about Chris managing, and she's just co-signing. Oh yeah, I tried it just didn't work. I don't think that it's healthy. I don't think just all in these people business. And Wendy's just sitting over there like, she keeping her mouth closed. Wendy and the scholar can't even believe Mia over there carrying on like that. But they don't want no parts. To add, you know, to the mess, Mia gonna ask Dorothy, is he getting paid for this? Scully and Wendy just walk away. We not doing this. I don't even want to be in the vicinity because when Candace rewatches this and sees what she was doing, I don't want to be in the midst. So they just walk away. Wendy walks and takes it right to Candace, and over in the cut, Robin talking about some, are you serious, Wendy? Yes. Talking about, really, Wendy? So was she not supposed to say nothing? Wendy trying to keep her hands out of it. So I understand that, and that's my friend, so I probably would go tell my friend, let me tell you what Mia over there doing with your mama. She is really over here. Cause at that point, it would be when, I'm sorry, Mia, thank you, but you can go home. I won't be needing. You don't have to stay. Cause you over here bringing the negativity. So you don't even have to be here. I would have had to politely ask Mia to go home. Thank you, take your car, and y'all go home. Cause you really just gonna roll up on my mama asking, is my husband getting paid? You got all this unsolicited advice and unwanted opinions on her situation. You doing too much, Mia. You doing too much, and you talking too much. But whatever. Giselle, of course, don't see nothing wrong with Mia's line of questioning, because if Giselle could have got over there quicker, she would have done that herself. So she's, you know, she don't care. Robin likes to pretend like, oh, I mean, I would have, it's a good question, but I wouldn't have asked now. Yes, you would have. You and Giselle would have definitely went over there trying to see what you can get out of Dorothy. Escalade, you know, tells them, and she's just like, that ain't our business. Like, I do not need to know any of that. Because Giselle and Robin like, that's a good question. I want to know. Escalade's like, I most certainly do not need to know. It ain't my business. It ain't y'all's business. I like Escalade. She really does have that mothering, that mother kind of spirit, you know. She ain't gonna let you, she gonna rebuke you. She is the type to be like, guys, I'm not finna sit up and talk about said, you know, X, Y, and Z with y'all. I'm not doing that. I don't gossip. She one of them, you know. Really keep you in check and have you all convicted. Dorothy, she keeps trying to pull Karen to the side to bash that lady husband some more. And Karen's just like, I want her to stop. Will she just stop coming over here with this? Like, you bringing all this to me. Cause girl, me and Candace just got back cool, and here you come with this. Please, ma'am, I don't want no parts. Please. She talking about he quit his job and all. She's just, y'all done took the lid off and now she going. Now she going because at first she was trying to, I don't know. I don't know. Now it's, did you hear he quit his job after she started doing this music? I don't know about Chris. And now she really going in. Dorothy, girl, stop. Chris ends up showing up, and he on 10. You know, he in uniform and everything, just on 10. He don't even go in Candace's direction because he knows coming in hot is gonna have her all agitated and and anxious and all of that. So he don't want to mess up her morale while she's working, but he came to get the shit straight to see what was going on, because he's like, I just talked to them car people about 2 hours ago, and what you mean they not coming? So he's upset about that as well. Giselle say his trade by day is a cook, and he couldn't even bring us no food, so he can't even do that. Giselle, shut up. She says so much snide shit that I don't even understand why people do you. Like I would not have Giselle to do. I would I don't have nothing nice to say. She would be nowhere around me because she is not for anybody. Barely Robin. Like she's just not, she ain't it. She just ain't it. While they're shooting, Dorothy is still trying to get everybody on her side, to badmouth Chris, because she going around. Anybody that'll bite the bait, she gonna go in, to get somebody co-signing with her. And now she talking to Robin, and Robin over there is co-signing and snickering and girl, now you know good and damn well when it was your husband out of work, when it was your husband that was questionable whether he loved you or not, whether he wanted you or not, whether he was cheating or not. When it was your husband, you didn't want nobody talking about him. You ain't want Ashley talking about him, asking questions because it wasn't her business. Now you standing over there with that girl's mama talking about her marital situation and what they got going on. You in her business, and I don't like that. I don't like that. And I also don't like that you sitting up laughing about it and it's just catty. It's catty for no reason. You are there supposed to be supporting a friend, your coworker, whatever. Y'all there to film the video. Why are you there bringing that type of energy? Why? You don't have to be here. You got all these questions about who's getting paid, who not getting. Who cares? Why does it matter to you? Is Juan's check, is his checks cashing and are they clearing? Are your checks clearing? Are Juan's checks clearing? Worry about that. Worry about what's in your bank account. Not what's over there in Candace's, or not what's over there in Chris's account, whether he getting paid or not. It ain't your business. It's just not. Anyway, they wrap up the shoot. Candace is pleased. She's happy with it. But she's not really sure how to move forward with Chris as a manager at this point because he kind of dropped the ball. But I don't think that was his fault. I think that he's trying to do too many things. You cannot be her manager, which is a very time-consuming position. You can't be her manager and do your cooking on the side. You can't. You can't. Something's gonna have to give. And if you are gonna do that, then you're gonna have to prioritize being the manager. Because her job ain't gonna stop. She's gonna continue to want to write, record, shoot videos, all of that. That's what it is. That's what being a music artist, that's what that is. That's what it entails. So you can't just be saying, oh, I got to work, I got to teach a class every time she has something important to do, because as her manager, you should be there. Anyway, because they shouldn't have even been coming to Candace with that, oh yeah, we ain't gonna have the cars. It should have been Chris to break that news to her, But Chris say, listen, I'm trying to get me a little coin over here. And I'm trying to help you out, so you can get to the coin. But Chris gonna have to make some changes because he cannot do both. He's slacking as her manager. Anyway, that's where we ended. The end. It's gonna be so good next week. It's gonna be so good. Whoo, I can't wait to this little thing Giselle having, because it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I think this is the turning point for Candace and Giselle, because they kind of have a falling out, I believe. Anyway, let me get off of here. My husband is calling. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby, and I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.